Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Takaful. What is Takaful? How Takaful companies work? I'm not giving you other details. I'm just focusing on Dar Takaful, where we are working. We have to know about our company, that what is the structure of Dar Takaful, and as a company, Takaful companies taqreeban yani all structures are same. So if you know about Dar Takaful, then inshallah you will be able to know about the Takaful companies, how Takaful companies are working. And today we'll discuss only the answer of one question which is asked everywhere, every time from everyone, that what is the difference between Islamic banking and conventional banking. The second question is, what is the difference between Takaful and insurance? The same procedure, the same claim, the same money, the same premium, the same offices, tables, chairs and systems and this and that. But this is not the difference. Inshallah, I will give you around 20 main differences. 20 basic and main differences in this session. Then you will be able to discuss or to argue with someone and make him convinced that there is a big difference between Takaful companies and conventional insurance companies. So today, overview of Takaful and the definition and description of Takaful, and the main thing is how Dar Takaful works. Dar Takaful means how Takaful companies are working. Basis and structure of Takaful companies, on what these companies are based, what are the foundations of this company, types of Takaful or model of Takaful, differences between traditional insurance and Takaful. So from the beginning you have to write down to note, because I will give you 12 differences at the end, and in between I will give you differences. So total inshallah will be 20 differences. Terminologies, and finally challenges to Takaful companies. Inshallah today these are our outlines and this is our training for today. Takaful. What is Takaful? Takaful is an Islamic concept which is grounded in Islamic muamalat according the rules and regulation of fiqh, yani Islamic Sharia law. Here you have to note 2-3 things. One is halal, the other one is haram. Halal means eating, drinking, wearing, cosmetics, trade, business, commodities, whatever activity you have in life, if it is permissible as per Islamic Sharia law, this is called halal. Any permissible things or permissible activities in Islam called halal. So you have to remember this word. The other one is haram. Haram means things, activities, drink, food, wearing, cosmetics, makeup, all these things which is prohibited or impermissible in Islam, this is called haram. Easy? Halal and haram. Halal means permissible things, haram means impermissible things. Okay, the other word is Sharia. Sharia means Islamic law. Sharia means Islamic law. So only just you have to remember these 3 words, and inshallah then you will understand, you will not be confused in between. The concept has been practiced in various forms for over 1,400 years. 1,400 years means the history of Islam, or the time when Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he announced his prophethood. So from that time, so Takaful was in practice with different form or different shapes. Operationally, Takaful refer to participation in a common pool whereby the participants contribute to the Takaful fund with the purpose of arranging mutual indemnity in the event of liability or harm or loss. So in other words, we can say that conceptually Takaful and insurance are same. Conceptually, yani in a concept way, because the same services I can get from insurance company, the same services I can get from Takaful company. So in concept, both are conceptually, both are equal. Before 1400 years at the time of Prophet, the time of companion Sahaba, early stage of Islam, what happened, how Takaful was started. You know that Arab or Mecca and Medina, there is in Mecca especially only just mountains. There is no crops, there is no agriculture, there is nothing. Medina is agriculture country. But always people are moving from one place to another place just for a business, for trade. So Arab also from Medina and from Mecca, they were going to Egypt, they were going to Syria, they were going to Iraq, they were going to Hind, India, especially for black pepper and for this other spices, and a lot of business was there with India. So they were traveling always for their business. So one time they went for a business and always they were going through sea, because there is Red Sea with there and they have to cross the sea. So one time happened that one of them, he lost his ship and he lost all his wealth. When they came back to Medina, so Medina was the capital of Islam, Medina was the main city of Islam, so people were living in Medina. Then there was festival, like for example here shopping festival, because the new items are came, so people were coming, people were buying and selling, and this was like हम उसको मेला कहते हैं ना कि मेला लग गया. So people were coming. This person was sitting on one side and just he was observing other people, because he lost everything, he has nothing. Then finally these other traders, they said, why not to help this guy, because he was our friend, he was our member in this travel and he lost everything, and now just he is suffering and he become very down, so why not to help him. Then they decided to contribute some amount from their profit, some amount from their profit. So they distribute some amount from their profits and they collect some money and give to this person and said, this is our help and you are partner with us in our business, so take this money and just again start your business. This was the first step. Next time when they were going again, so they said, why not to create a fund, because maybe it happen again and then we'll compensate. So from the beginning they come together and they donate some money and they said, this is the fund, it will keep with someone, and if unfortunate happen, if somebody is losing his ship or his business, so we'll help from this fund. So this was the starting of Takaful. And then again in different shapes, in different, like for example mutual societies and mutual fund. So still in world it is going on. So insurance company also is based on this mutual fund from the beginning. Then they started they changed their structure and now it risk transfer based companies. Is Takaful alternative of insurance? This is the main question people are asking, and people are saying that we have alternative, but Takaful is not alternative of insurance. Takaful is not alternative. Takaful is totally something different. But yes, giving me the full service, giving me the full environment which I can get from conventional insurance. But takaful is not. Why? Because as per Islam or as per our belief, if I am not sure for myself, then how can I give you surety? You people now are here, okay? If unfortunately, yani, are you sure that you will go back to your home and you will stay safe? Nobody knows. That if I'm not sure for myself, that how I can give you surety and for the whole year, that when you do any loss, I will compensate and I will come to claim to me. So in Islam, there is no insurance. In Islam, there is no insurance. And takaful is not insurance. Takaful is not alternative of insurance. Takaful is something totally different. And inshallah, in coming slide, I will give you explanation, I will give you the details. Takaful is giving me all fire, property, life, family, engineering, marine, all things of, and all product are here. But takaful provide me this thing in Islamic way. In Islamic way, because we have two ways. I have to get something, but I can get it with the haram way, with impermissible way. I have to fulfill my needs, but I have two ways, either in haram way, either in halal way. So conventional insurance giving me the same all product, the same services, but in a haram way, as per Islamic Sharia law. Takaful is giving me the same thing, the same services, but in a halal way under Sharia guideline. Is clear? So these two things you have to remember. What is the meaning of takaful? It originates from Arabic word kafala, which means guaranteeing each other risk or joint guarantee and solidarity. In principle, the takaful system is based on mutual cooperation, responsibility, assurance, protection, and assistance between group of participants. It is from mutual insurance. It is from mutual insurance. We can say that takaful is a mutual fund. We can say that takaful is mutual insurance, not conventional insurance, because we have two areas: traditional insurance or conventional insurance and takaful Islamic insurance. The other words which comes from takaful are kafil, kafala or kafalat. You know kafil? You know arbab? Arbab is very famous. Okay, so you know arbab? Arbab is kafil. And what you mean by kafil? Kafil is a subject which means the person who is taking responsibility. The person who is taking responsibility. So, as when we are coming from our countries, we need kafil. Kafil or kafalat means taking responsibility of other or sharing risk, because kafil is sharing risk of me. So takaful based on risk sharing is against risk transfer. So the first difference between conventional and takaful is risk transfer and risk sharing. In conventional, the policy holder paying premium and he transferred the risk to the company and finished. While in takaful, the person is not transferring risk, but he is sharing risk. How? Wait. How? Wait, will come inshallah. But the first difference is takaful, the risk sharing and risk transfer. In the context, it may be recalled that historically, even the conventional insurance originated as risk sharing amongst wealthy individuals. Conventional insurance first, they also took the same concept and they started as a mutual fund or mutual society. So in mutual society, they have limited fund and they are compensating someone loss. If for example they have the fund of 100 and the loss comes 110, then they will call the members and they will say just bring 1 dirham more because we need 10 dirham more to compensate this loss. While now in Takaful or in insurance companies, they are not calling back. Once you paid, finished, you paid. But in mutual societies, yes, if the fund is less, then they will call every time. But in insurance companies, in Takaful, you are not calling back to people that, yes, bring more money because we have no fund in our claim department. Clear? So, this is the difference between today insurance companies and mutual fund. Today we come across several mutual societies where risks are shared mutually amongst the members. The most common instances are the club found by the ship owners. Ship owners like in India, from Iran, from a lot of these small areas, Somali, just go to creek and ask them, do you have any mutual fund? Yes, they have their own mutual fund, only just to compensate their losses. And they have insurance as well. Then in the case of mutual society, there is always the provision and possibility of subsequent cash call. Cash call means if the claim came and the available fund is less than the claim, then they will call the members and they are collecting more money. While in insurance today now, in the case of Takaful, even if the participant fund goes into deficit, there is no such provision or making any cash call to the participants. Then what is the solution? The solution in conventional insurance, if the fund is less than the claims, then shareholder giving loan based on interest. Shareholder giving loan based on interest, and the claim fund or the management will return this amount with interest. They will pay interest and they will return this amount. While in Takaful, shareholder are giving qard. Qard means loan, but without charging anything extra. Only just a help, only just a support. So this is the second main difference, that in case of shortage in a fund for claim, in conventional, shareholder are giving support, shareholder giving money, but they are charging interest, riba, sood. And in Takaful companies, shareholder are giving support, giving fund, but only just as a benevolent loan, as Qard Hasan, charging nothing extra. Now come to Takaful models. We have currently 5-6 models of Takaful, but I will focus only models working in GCC countries because we are here, so we have to focus on this. In GCC countries, we have 4 types of Takaful. Sometimes Takaful is based on Wakala, and this called agency model. Sometimes Takaful is based on Mudaraba, and this called profit sharing model. Sometimes on Tabarru, this called donation model. And sometimes based on Ta'awun, and this called cooperative models. So in GCC countries, in Saudi Arabia, Takaful companies are based on at-ta'awuniyya, yani cooperative models. In Pakistan, the structure is based on waqf, endowment, but here is no waqf model. So in GCC countries, most of Takaful companies are based on wakala and mudaraba, yani agency model and profit sharing model. So I will just focus on these 2 So some companies are based on wakala and some companies are based on mudaraba, but most of the companies like Dar Takaful is based on hybrid of wakala and mudaraba. Wakala and mudaraba. Here you have just to remember these words. Wakala mean agency. Wakala mean agency. And mudaraba is profit sharing model. In wakala there are two parties. One is principal providing fund or providing a project or giving you a project. The other one is agent working for and on behalf of principal. So two parties, one called muwakkil, the other one called wakil, agent and principal. In mudaraba, again two parties, one is fund manager to manage fund and the other one is fund provider or capital provider. So in Arabic their name are mudarib and rabbul mal. Mudarib mean fund manager and rabbul mal mean fund provider or capital provider. So just we'll talk about wakala and mudaraba. Now we'll focus only on Dar Takaful and I will explain Dar Takaful structure and you will understand inshallah how Takaful companies are working. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
How are you?
Thank you.
Why? You are not late. Okay, no issue.
50 minutes only.
No issue.
Because of traffic. I'm coming from Abu Dhabi. Even my
Oh,
colleague from Abu
ahlan.
Dhabi did arrive.
Ahlan wa sahlan,
From
ahlan wa
Marina to
sahlan.
here,
Yes,
Beirut.
yes. Yes, no issue. So because the main is started from here
No,
before
I
it
wanted
was.
to be here before even. I
Yeah,
need to
no
learn.
issue, no issue.
I'm new to the company because.
Okay. How Dar Takaful works? And this question is on others' word. How Takaful companies works? The other word, what is the difference between Takaful and insurance companies? So from here you have to understand. First of all, in all companies, this is the basic thing that shareholders are coming together, some people, and they are just arranging a meeting like this and they are saying we have to start a new business. And they are discussing the areas, which area is profitable, which area is good, we have expertise like this and that, and then they are deciding that we have to provide this much fund. And then they are collecting money, someone taking share. For example, if this company will start with 100, so someone is contributing 10, 5, 15, 12, 50 as per their own policy. Then they go for article of association and memorandum of association. What is article of association? Article of association is an-nizam al-asasi lish-sharika. In article of association, all things are mentioned there, that these are shareholder with this share, with this amount, and this will be the departments, and this will be the package, and this will be the policy, this will be this and this. So the full structure of company is written there and then approved from the central bank and from the government, from the legal department, and the company has to go within these rules and regulation. Nobody can go out of this article of association. Okay, in article of association, what is the difference between conventional and Islamic? In Takaful, it is mentioned there that we are giving commitment, nata'ahad, wa'ad, promise, commitment, that we will do our business as per Sharia, Islamic law, and we will not do anything against Sharia law. It is clearly mentioned in Takaful, all companies in Islamic banks, all companies article of association. So the basic difference between conventional and Takaful companies is article of association. An-nizam al-asasi, जो बुनियादी सिस्टम होता है, निज़ाम होता है, उसका फ़र्क है. Then What shareholder is doing? Shareholder is only just appointing board of directors. For example, shareholders are 100 or 300, 400, or they will increase and decrease. Different companies has different structure, but first of all, they have to appoint board of directors. Board of directors are from shareholder, and they are major shareholder, and they have to run the company and to make company profitable and to take care of management. Board of director then appoint executive office, who will be the CEO, who will be the managing director, and maybe sometime like executive office and HR head and CFO. These are the three main things which is appointment by board of director. As per the policy, or sometime board of director is saying, okay, just we are appointing you as a CEO and you know your job. So then CEO or managing director is appointing CFO and HR. Then they start employment. So head of departments comes under executive office, and all these structure are same in all companies, in Takaful and conventional insurance. Okay, but in Takaful there is something different. Shareholder also appointing fatwa in Sharia supervisory board, or in simple word we can say Sharia board. What? Sharia board. They appointing Sharia board. Sharia board is the board of minimum 3, maximum 7. Minimum 3, maximum 7. So 3 people expert from Sharia. They are Mufti. They should be Sharia scholar. They should be expert. They have to know about the market situation. They have to know about the country law. They have to know about the legal issues. They have to know about the business requirement. They have to know about the global environment, that yes, in Dubai for example I can do something, but I need to go for Bahrain, to Saudi Arabia. What is their law? I have to go to UK. What I will do? I have to go to America. What I will do? So they have to globally think, and they have to be aware of global environment and global law requirements and other countries' law requirements. These Sharia board members are not shareholder. Abadan, it is not allowed, because then will be conflict of interest. They are not employees of the company. They are not on company visa. They have nothing with the company. They are totally outside from the company. And the supreme power in all Islamic banks and in Takaful companies is only the Sharia board. Because what the Sharia board will say, they have to follow. Board of director, shareholder cannot say that no, this is no. It is written in Article of Association that we have to follow the rules, the guideline and the advice given by the Sharia board. Finished. So Sharia board are the supreme power in Islamic banks in Takaful. Then the Sharia board appointing Sharia department. And Sharia department, just take chair from the side room. Chair. The Sharia department here is comprised of 3 persons. First of all, the Sharia controller, and then the auditor, and then the reviewer. There are 2 red lines. Okay. So in our, for example, in our leave, our advance rent and our other things, medical leave and other things, so only just in operational, our reporting line in this to the CEO. But in our work, our reporting line is direct to Fatwa and Sharia Supervisory Board. So we are not reporting in our work to our CEO. Only just to CEO is only just for our leave and for our, for example, advance and salaries and these things. So only just saying this is our reporting line to the CEO, because we are employees. Sharia department is employees of company. We are taking salaries. But Sharia board is not employee. Sharia board is out of the company.